Mumbaikars travel by these trains every day. The railway has large budgets for various requirements. Yet, the state government and railways are always at loggerheads, and vital decision making is at a standstill. The railway is suffering very badly. What we would recommend that a separate independent board be set up to manage the affairs of the Mumbai Suburban Railways, which would also include policing. What do you and your party propose to do to make this a reality for Mumbai City?
Can we start with the AAP party, because he didn't answer the questions of the previous one, please.
No, I think that's very true. And again, I think that again we come to the point that we have to deal with this problem holistically. We have to really care and want to do something. If we want to do something, it can very well be done. Again, the money is available. It is correct that a certain separate body who knows the problems of Bombay and who knows the way we function here, because it's very rare that you will find these sort of crowds operating, moving in trains every day. So that is required. We will have to have some separate provision for Bombay, and we will have to work on that and expand the railway system considerably, because the way it is functioning today is just not acceptable, with people dying every day. This thing as small as the platform, the distance between the platform and the train. Now these are things which should not ever have to go to the High Court. Why should they have to go to a court, and why should somebody have to go? And these are things which the railway must do itself. But it's a process of sensitization, proper utilization of money and efficiency. This is what our party stands for.
Okay, or Poonam first, yes.
I very grateful to my party and fortunate to have a railway minister for 5 to 7 years from Mumbai, Sri Ram Naik, who actually fought for the cause for Mumbai Railway, Suburban Railway, Harbour Western and Central Line. He actually invested in infrastructure. There was a separate work and separate budget for Mumbai Railway. Since then, we haven't seen anything. He lost his election in 2004 and UP has got back in power. Most importantly, as Mr. Palkhiwala said about platforms, Shri Kirit Somaya actually raised this issue to the Rashtrapati. He has raised this issue to President of India. This issue is being raised in Parliament by BJP. What we want is, as I have already said, that we want investment in infrastructure. If we don't have that investment in Mumbai Railway Board, we actually have to have citizens, again I'm saying citizen-centric, how public-private partnership we work on. I need a public-politician partnership mechanism for all of us getting together. And especially for Suburban Railway, which is a heartline, Suburban Railway should have a board, and all MPs should contribute their funds also, and funds from Delhi should also have a separate fund for Mumbai local, for our Mumbai local. So, especially when he was talking about the height of the railways, and then ambulances, policing, bathrooms, toilets at the railway. Women don't have bathrooms. Policing, because Monica More, a 16-year-old girl, lost her hands. Naseem in Kurla lost his legs. I just recently read in Times of India, siblings are helping their siblings to save, but we don't have proper policing at the railway police. So all these things needed to be done. I am here and promise that if Narendra Modi, and he will become the Prime Minister of this country, and Mumbai Railway will have a proper budget to support. I promise for that, for sure.
Priya, please, 1 minute, please. I am expecting, like I said right from the beginning, this is an audience which does not believe in screaming and yelling. So please, let us be more organized, let us be more mature and listen to what they have to say, okay? Please go ahead.
Thank you. I want to begin by saying that railways,
Silence please.
when we look at railway ministries or you look at railways ministers, you know, everybody has one thing to criticize is that whichever railway minister comes from whatever state, that state gets the most benefits. And we've seen that with Mamta ji, we've seen that with Nayak Saab and with a lot of other railway ministers. But you have to understand the priority of the central government is to ensure connectivity in the most remotest of places of India as well. And we have to ensure that. Our job as
My job as a sitting member of parliament is to ensure maximum I can get for Mumbai. And the question that you asked, the proposal of that has already been given for a separate board for suburban Mumbai. We are looking at it very seriously. We have presented a charter of demands to the railway minister, where security and improvement of facilities are concerned, women's security are concerned. In the last few years, we also ensured special bogies for women, special bogies for the disabled. These are the few things which we have continued to do through the years in Parliament. Secondly, creating model stations. Now there is the Lokmanya Tilak station which comes in Kurla, and Lokmanya Tilak terminus has as many footfalls of maybe little less than CST. We ensured the development of that station. It is one of the model stations and it looks like a small airport. With, yes, the LTT station. No ma'am, I think you are mistaken with Kurla Local. You are not, you are mistaking it.
Excuse me ma'am, please.
There's a low,
Whatever referendum will be
not the station.
Excuse me.
You're mistaken.
Ma'am, 1 minute please.
I'm not talking about local Kurla, please.
Can we please have silence?
We also
1 minute, we cannot continue a meeting like this. Please, can we have silence? If you have a difference of opinion, you are allowed to do it here. No shouting and yelling and standing up. Please. Okay? Thank you. Go ahead.
It is terminus, not Kurla station, which is a local. Kurla local station, we have already put in a proposal. We have had meetings with the GM and DRM for beautification of Kurla station itself. I agree very much with Poonam when we say we have to look at a PPP model for beautification of the area around the stations, which have been encroached. There are shops, there are, the right of way is blocked, and accessibility, I agree. But the work is in progress. When we say the achievements, I will still say that LTT has been developed. I have visited that many times. I don't know which LTT you are talking about. The SCLR, the SCLR which will be landing directly at LTT. So you will bypass the road down.
Hello, next please. Varan.
Firstly, I would honestly, these are the citizens of this country, this constituency. They are extremely hurt, angry. I think intimidating one person who wants to say something against,
We are not talking, we are talking about the method of doing it, sir.
I think if somebody wants to speak against or create something
Please
against.
go ahead and answer the question.
Yes, I am going to answer the question. First, I accuse UPA of using the Railways Ministry to lure their alliance partners and get more and more seats to form their governments. Each and every time they have used and abused this ministry to lure their partners and give it to either Mamata Banerjee or give it to either some other person or Paswanji. And I'm sure even this time, if they are falling short of numbers, they're going to once again use this as a bait and sell it out to everybody else. So I think this needs to be noticed. Secondly, I would like to bring to your notice that Railways is so mismanaged. I think whatever Ms. Dutt is saying, I would like to ask her how many times has she travelled by the railways? And when it is ridiculous how you can rubbish that railways are safe. Because 3,500 people every year die. These are facts, these are statistics. More than 3,500 people die each year because of railways mismanagement.
Answer the question to the point.
We have to free the Railways Ministry from the clutches of UPA.
No,
It has to. Corruption in the railway police is at its peak.
Listen to the question, panel,
So
please.
we want an independent board for the Mumbai suburban lines.
I am the first person to support it, and my party already has enough MPs. If I am given a chance to take this forward, I am sure my party president, Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav ji, will pay heed, and he is a grounded person. He will definitely. I will make sure.
All right. Thank you. Silence, please.
Please give me an ear. Okay, I now want to focus on the solution. Let us not forget, this is not a debate where we are asking corporators what their solutions are. Water, meter, gutter are basically the purview of a corporator. We are not here to debate what an MLA should do. We are here to find out how an MP can make the necessary change. And I think nobody here on the dais has spoken like a sitting or a would-be MP. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Railways, I will tell you why. The railways is in the concurrent list, which means that the center and the state both have the power to adjudicate on any matter pertaining to railways. The power should either be with the center or with the state. The reason why the Kurla East-West underpass or the flyover connecting Santa Cruz East to Chembur has been held back for more than 20 years is because the state government has not been able to convince the center. State government has
One minute, please. She's done. One minute.
All I'm trying to
I
say
was
is
asking you, ma'am, whether you will support a separate board. Which
I will
question
support, just give me a minute. I can support a separate board, but me saying that will not help unless the railways is brought to the list of the center